Hi guys, how are you? Sorry, I'm just fixing my chair. Are you all well? That's good. Are you all washing your hands still? And use your sanitizer. Very, very good. Now, the last time I was talking to you, it was January. It was still January. Do you remember we said it was such a long month? Now we're in a new month and it's called February. I'm just going to turn my computer a bit. It's called February. It's a new month. And it's brilliant because it's springtime. It's the start of spring, and spring is a really exciting time. And the weather is still cold. It's still like January. It rains, and we had snow. Didn't we have lots of snow? And if you were out around where Alex lives, there was lots of snow. He even managed to make a snowman. Did anyone else make a snowman? If you made a snowman, you could send a picture of it so I could see it, because I had hardly any snow really. It snowed all right, but it never stayed on the ground. So what we have as well, spring is really exciting because exciting times happen in spring. And you know what's really exciting about spring? It's people's birthday. Guess who is 5 on Wednesday? Nicole. Nicole from our morning group. Hi, Nicole. Happy birthday on Wednesday. And someone else is 5 on Thursday. Fionn Guider. Hi, Fionn. How are you? You are 5 as well. So you are really big boys and girls, aren't you? You are now 5. You have 5 candles on your cake, or you might have a candle with the number 5 on it. And you're going to be so big when we get back to school, which hopefully will be in a few weeks. So have a great time, Nicole and Fionn, and happy birthday to you. Now, what I wanted to talk to you about was spring. And guess what happens in spring? If you look out the garden, you have a garden, you'll see some flowers. If there's flowers in your garden, or if you're walking around, you will see flowers, or you will look at the leaves or look at the trees, and there's little buds on the trees, which means the leaves are starting to come back and starting to grow, because it was too cold during the winter and they went to sleep. And look what I have. These are my flowers from spring. And look what I'm going to show you. I have a daffodil. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? Look at the daffodil. What colour is it? It's yellow. Yellow is boy. Very good. And it smells beautiful. What do we smell with? Do we smell with our ear? No. Silly me. We smell with our nose, don't we? So we have a daffodil. Look what else I have. I have a, does anyone know what this is called? It's called a tulip. These are the colour of my tulips. Now, some people have different tulips and they have different shapes, but these are my tulips. And look, what colour is my tulip? It's pink, isn't it? Pink. Does anyone know the Irish are pink? Well, I tell you. Bon Darragh. I think I heard someone say it. Bon Darragh. Why is it called Bon Darragh? I'll tell you why. Darragh is red. Bon is white. And when you mix red and white together, you get pink. So that's why it's called Bon Darragh. Now I'm going to put them back into my vase. Look. What do I have in the vase? I have water. And why do we put water in them? Yeah, because they'd wither. They would wither without water. Look at this daffodil. See it? It hasn't opened yet. It'll be open in a few days. Sorry, now, gang, I had it down away from the camera. It'll be open in a few days and it will look like the other daffodils. So I'm going to put that in there as well. I know I'm going to push it away. I'll have one more smell with my nose. Oh, listen. Does anyone know the Irish for nose? Shrone. That's it. Ciaun. Shrone. Love, love, Ella. Isn't that from the song Love, Love, Ella? Shrone is your nose. So I'll put it over here. Don't I spill it and have water all over the place. So what happens with the flowers are starting to grow. And do you know what other flowers we have? Snowdrops. What colour are snowdrops? I'm messing with my phone because I want to show you a picture. What colour are snowdrops? White. And the Irish for white is? Bawn. Sorry, no, lads. I'm just picking up a picture, yeah. The Irish for white is bawn. Isn't it? What else flowers would you have? You could have a crocus. That's right. I had crocuses in the garden. They're one of the first flowers to come up. And mine were purple, Kirkra, purple ones. But they're gone now back into the ground because they'll come again next spring. They're early spring flowers. What else happens in the spring? What do the birds do? They start to gather stuff to build their nests. Do you know that? They do. They gather stuff to build their nests. And you might see a bird flying by with a bit of a stick in his, what's the bird's mouth called? Beak, in his beak. Or maybe a bit of wool, or maybe a bit of straw. And he or she are building their nest so that the mammy can lay the eggs and the baby birds are born. So they are very busy right now getting ready to build their nests. They're not going to lay the eggs for a while yet, but they must build the nest first, okay? And you know what else happens? Baby animals are born on the farm. Isn't that exciting? If you're out walking or if you're going for a drive, within 5K, don't go outside the 5K, you might see baby animals in the fields. What would you see, do you think? Someone said that someone is already after seeing one. A lamb. I heard it. You'd see a lamb. Lamb or baby? Sheep. What colour are lambs? White. Usually white. Fawn. Usually white. But sometimes you'd have a black one. Because we have a song, Ba Ba Black Sheep. Have you any wool? So you might sometimes see a black one. And the black is dove. But normally they are born white. Isn't that right? But you know what else you'd have? Calves. Loads of calves have been born already. Loads of them have been born already. And I'm going to show you a picture of a baby calf now. Oh, I had it now. Look, and it's gone again. I am up. Here we are. Get ready. Look at this. Look, that's the baby calf. Just born. That's the mammy. And that's the daddy. Look, what's the daddy called? The daddy is called a bull. And the mammy is called a cow. And the baby is called a calf. And the baby has been just born to the mammy. It's cleaning itself up with her tongue. She's licking the baby clean. Because remember we did that in school. That's how mammy animals clean the babies. They lick them clean. But we decided it wouldn't be a good idea if mammy or daddy decided to lick you clean. Blah, nah, that's why you have to have showers and things. But that's what she's doing. Isn't that really cool? And look what the bull has on his nose. Look at it there. What's that? It's a ring. Look. See the ring on his nose there? It's a ring on his nose. The bull has a ring on his nose. And that's it. Isn't that cool? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to send this picture to your mammy or your daddy on their WhatsApp, and they can show it you, okay? And you can let me know when we go back to school what you think. I think I might actually print this out and we'll put it up in our notice board so we can look at it. It's a cool picture, isn't it? It really is, yeah. So we've baby animals, and you know, baby horses are born as well. What are baby horses called? Sorry, gang. Foals. Yeah. They're called foals. So they're born as well. So loads and loads of babies animals. So when you are out walking or going for a drive with your mammy or daddy or whoever is minding you, your nanny or your granddad or your childminder, look out for the baby animals in the field. Now, do you know what happens in February? If you lived in China, what would happen in China? They have in February a Chinese New Year. Our New Year is in January, the first day of January. They have theirs in February in China. And this year it's called the Year of the Ox. O-X. Ox. O-X. Ox. What's an ox? An ox is a cow. A big cow. It's a big cow. So this year is the Year of the Ox. They call their New Year's after animals. One year we had the Year of the Snake. Another year we had the Year of the Pig. Another year we had the Year of the Goat. Then we had the Year of the Rat. Oh, I didn't like that. We'd call it a rat. Oh, I didn't like it. But they have them. But this year is the Year of the Ox, and it's supposed to be a really lucky year. So, is that great? After all that whole virus and everything, we might have a very lucky year because it's the Year of the Ox. And when the Chinese are celebrating, do you know what they do? They have fireworks. Oh, lads, wouldn't you love fireworks? Usually we'd have fireworks on Patrick's Day, wouldn't you? But fireworks are dangerous. You shouldn't go near them. You'll burn your hand, and you're not supposed to be buying them. They're illegal. Only you have to have a license to buy fireworks. So they have fireworks. They have parties, loads and loads of food. Wait, I'm going to show you something now later on. Wait till you see what they eat. They have loads of food. And guess what? They wear red because red is lucky. And they do it. It's a celebration color for Chinese people. They wear red for their Chinese New Year. Like we wear green, don't we? When it's Patrick's Day, or when Ireland is playing a match, we wear green, our green jumpers. Oh, don't talk to me about the match. Oh my God, are they ever going to win that rugby match? They're after losing 2 matches now. Imagine 2 matches. And I think we're going to have to shout louder. And we're going to have to wave our scarves at them or wave our flags at them. Maybe they'll win then. We might be back in school for the next match. And if it is, what we'll do is we'll make flags and we'll wear our green jumpers coming to school and we'll be shouting for Ireland and maybe they'll win then. What do you think? That's what we'll do. Now, what I'm going to do is if you bear with me now, I am going to show you a video. And it has to do with China and it's for children. So hang on there now. I'm going to disappear for a minute, but I'll be back. Don't go away. Don't go away now. You'll miss it. I'll be back in a minute, okay? I'm just going to open up now the Chinese New Year thing. I'm still here, lads. Look, it says, here is the video. Here we come. I'm going to put it on the big screen. Oh.
This is Tyler.
And we don't want to...
Tyler, with Grammarly's help, is writing an email to his boss, Anita.
And get rid of it.
Tyler.
Dead.
Truly a jet setters, let's all say hooray!
Hooray!
On our magic journey, where shall we go today? Today's country is... China!
China is a country in Asia. China is far away and it takes about 11 hours to fly there. People in China speak a few different languages, but the main one is called Chinese Mandarin. More people live in China than any other country in the world. China invented many of the things we use today, including paper, umbrellas, kites, and fireworks. China is famous for food. A large country with many different types of food all over it. China has delicious meats, scrummy dumplings, pretty vegetables, and they eat birds' nests, which are one of the most expensive foods in the world. Every year, China celebrates an animal, but sometimes they celebrate the imaginary dragon. Dragons are very important to Chinese culture and art. China is home to many wonderful animals, including giant pandas and pink dolphins. There is a very old wall in China. It is the longest wall in the whole world. It is called the Great Wall of China. In China, they don't say hello. Instead, they say ni hao.
Oh, don't forget to click the button to subscribe. Okay. Press the button now, Hudson. The button. Good job, you press the button. After 10, the button. And
Now, did you enjoy that about China? And she's a little boy and a little girl. Oh, sorry, I think there were 2 boys, weren't they, at the end? And they're going pressing the button. Now, that's what we learned about China. What did you learn about China? What's the animal? What is the animal that lives in China? Here he is. It's a panda. Look at him. What color is the panda? He's black and he's white. And what is he eating? Here, look. Do you know what their favorite food is? Bamboo shoots. You like chocolate. Is your favorite food chocolate? Or it might be sausages and chips. Or it might be, what would it be? Does anyone have a favorite food? Might be bananas, might be fruit, yes. Fruit is fabulous. My favorite food is banana. But he loves to eat a bamboo shoot. Look at him eating his bamboo shoot there, his big long stick. And I'd say it would be very hard, so we wouldn't eat the bamboo shoot. Now, what else did you hear about China? Can anyone else remember? What do they have? They have beautiful umbrellas. Look at the lady here with her umbrella. It's beautiful and pink. What is it made out of? Paper. So it wouldn't be much good in the rain. Sure, it wouldn't. But you know, sometimes you get very small umbrellas like that, and you might get them in your dessert. If you had ice cream and you were out for dinner, or if you had a banana split, sometimes you get a very small umbrella like that, but it wouldn't be much good for the rain, but it's beautiful. And it keeps the sun off of them because it can get very hot in China. Down here is, what else did I have? Fireworks. So I'm going to show you the next video we do how we'll paint fireworks. And they make really loud bangs. So they have fireworks to celebrate the new year. Now, can anyone else remember anything else they told us about? How did they eat? What do they use? Chopsticks. You might use a spoon and a knife and a fork. They use chopsticks. Now I have chopsticks, but I'm not much good at using them. And I have to learn. I keep dropping my food. Now, I'm sure some people, they use a knife and a fork as well in China, but they have chopsticks. But look at the ones for the children. Aren't they the coolest chopsticks? Look, they have a flamingo and a giraffe, and there's the panda, and they have a little boy and a little girl. And look, you put see the circle there? You would put your thumb in there, and you would hold it with your fingers, and you'd learn to use the chopsticks. So maybe that's what I should get. It's probably those ones to help me to use the chopsticks. Anything else? Anyone else remember anything else we learned about China? What is the name of the big wall they were talking about where all the people were walking? This one? It's called the Great Wall of China. See it? Look at all those steps. Wouldn't you be exhausted? I'll tell you, if you were to want to walk the Great Wall of China, it would take you days, maybe weeks, because it goes right across the country. Look at it here in the top of my map, right across the top of China. The Great Wall is, and you walk along the top of it. It's lovely, isn't it? Very, very nice. So what else did we see on our video? Anyone else see anything else? What did they say was a very, very nice soup? Look at it. It's bird's nest soup. Would you eat soup made from a bird's nest? Well, it's not like our bird's nest. It doesn't have twigs or moss or anything like that on it. But it is got from a bird's nest, but they are special nests and they're in caves. Look, I have it written up here so that Mommy and Daddy can read it to you. It's from the nest of a bird called a swiftlet or a cave swift. It lives in special birds that lives in special caves, and people go in and they collect that from the bird's nest and they make soup out of it. Now there's the soup. And I don't know, I have never tasted it. It might be very nice, but I've never tried it. But maybe if I went to China sometime, I might taste it. It's good to taste things. And it doesn't matter then if you at least taste it, okay? Now, one other thing, what do they have in China? Rice. We get rice from China, and they have rice grows in fields. And do you know what they're called? Paddy fields. Isn't that a funny name? They are called paddy fields. And look, that's the rice crop. Look, there it is, and it's on a stalk. And down here, look, here is a lady, a Chinese lady, and she's harvesting, which means she's collecting all the rice. And they'll take the rice off the top of the stalks, and then they will send it away to a factory. And look at the hat she's wearing. Isn't that a cool hat? She's wearing that because it's so warm, and she's all day in the paddy fields. And sometimes the paddy fields have an awful lot of water in them. So they're inclined to get wet as well. So she has that. And when we go back to school, one of my girls called Grace, you have met Grace, she has one of those. And I'll get it from her, and we'll have a look, and you can all have a go at wearing one of the Chinese hats. And it keeps their face covered from the sun. Isn't that cool? Now, have I any more? I haven't, I'd say. That is it. What other animal did they say that we had in China? The pink dolphin. That's right, we had a pink dolphin. It's a dolphin and it's pink. And they're in China. But those animals really have to be minded because there isn't many of them in the world. So people have to be very careful when they're with those animals, okay? Because they're very, very precious. So that is what we have learned today. Now, we did about February. Can you remember that? And we did about what? Spring, and the flowers, and the birds, and the animals, and we learned about China. And then I'm going to make a video, and we're going to make fireworks, and we'll try making a Chinese lantern. Mightn't be great, but sure, it doesn't matter. We're not Chinese. It doesn't matter. We'll have a go at it. And sure, it's okay, it's our lantern. And if we like it, we like it. And it's our fireworks. Is that okay? So I'm going to leave you now, boys and girls, and I will talk to you soon again. And tomorrow, I'm doing this on Monday, so tomorrow is Pancake Day, and I hope you eat lots of pancakes. I love pancakes. Did you like Mary's video? Did you like? I love the fluffy ones, the small ones she made. I love them. And do you know what I put in those? Bananas. I mashed a banana. They're gorgeous with strawberries or with raspberries or a bit of kiwi. Lovely with fruit. What am I saying? Lovely with fruit. And I know some of you, because it's a treat, you might like your chocolate spread or your Nutella or something. And if Mammy or Daddy says you can have that, well, then that's fair enough. All right? So I'm going to talk to you soon again. So take care. Happy birthday, Nicole and Fionn, and have a great time if I don't see you before your birthday. So bye, everybody. Will you all shout Slán so I can hear you? 1, 2, 3. Slán. Louder. Oh, I can hear you. Brilliant. Bye. Slán.